Tesla just dropped the new Model Y Performance, and it's not just a little bit quicker, it's a completely new take on what this SUV can do. This time, Tesla's doing something they almost never do. They're throwing in a lot of free upgrades. We're talking more power, insane acceleration, and for once, Tesla is bundling extras like paint, wheels, and even premium features without charging you an arm and a leg. And the timing couldn't be more interesting. It launched right as the federal EV tax credit expired. But that's not even the biggest story. There's one new feature that is quietly changing how this car drives, but we'll get to that later in this video. Let's start with the numbers because they are pretty crazy. You get 510 horsepower. That is the most powerful Model Y yet. You get 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds. That's a proper sports car. And top speed is 155 miles an hour. And range is 306 miles per charge. That's still pretty solid for a daily driver. Now inside, you get a handcrafted interior and sports seats tuned for stability at high speeds. Basically, it's the SUV that can drop your kids at school and still smoke a muscle car on the way home. There is something underneath the surface that makes this one feel different. So where does this slot in the Model Y lineup? You've got the rear-wheel drive at 260 miles, 0 to 60 at 6.6 seconds. The long-range all-wheel drive is 310 miles and 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds. Now the performance is 306 miles and 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds and 510 horsepowers. Now, you're losing about 4 miles of range from the long range, but you're also gaining a second and a half in acceleration. That may not seem like a lot, but it's a huge difference you can actually feel. It's basically the SUV version of a Model 3 Performance. Same attitude, just a little more grown up. And if you think that's good, wait until we get to how it actually handles. Tesla's actually giving stuff away this time. The new Model Y Performance comes loaded with features that used to cost extra, and now they're just included. You get the 21-inch Arachnid 2.0 wheel standard. Premium interior in black or white are now included. Autopilot comes built in. FSD is still an $8,000 add-on if you want that. But it also comes with free premium connectivity, which includes Tesla's AI, Grok, and even a tow hitch straight from the factory. Normally, these options add up to thousands of dollars. Paint alone is about $1,000, wheels $2 to $3, tow hitch another $1,000, and connectivity is a $99 as a paid subscription yearly. This time, Tesla is bundling it all together. Easily, that's about $4,000 worth of extras that are now included. It basically makes this feel like a launch edition made to keep the momentum right after the tax credit expired. Why launch this right after the tax credit ended? Is this a smart strategy to keep demand steady, or is this Tesla just opening up more options to reach more buyers at different price points? Because think about it. Everyone was rushing to place their orders before September 30th to grab that $7,500 EV tax credit. Once that window closed, sales are bound to maybe dip. So Tesla drops the performance trim at a higher price point, better features, loaded with freebies, and suddenly the long range doesn't look that expensive anymore. That's a classic price anchoring. Create a pricier option so your middle tier model feels like a smart buy again. Even without the credit, the performance feels like a deal. It's faster, better equipped, and close in price once you add in everything that is included. So maybe this isn't just a performance play. It's Tesla's way of reshaping the Model Y lineup so every version looks like a win. Alright, so here's what really sets this one apart. Range is still a healthy 306 miles, and the instant torque still throws you back in your seat. But how it handles, that's where the big change comes in. The 2026 Model Y Performance gets a brand new adaptive dampening suspension system. It automatically adjusts as you drive. So when the road gets rough, it softens up. Push it hard, and it tightens for more control. You don't even have to press a button or a setting on the screen. It's just constantly reading the road and your input. Every other Model Y still uses fixed dampers, so this feels way more connected, more alive than any other Model Y before it. It's the first time the Tesla Model Y Performance trim actually drives like a different car. Not just faster, smarter. It adapts to you, and that's what makes it special. Between the power, the free add-ons, and that new adaptive suspension, the Model Y Performance might be Tesla's best SUV package yet. But what do you think? Did Tesla play this move perfectly, or was it a little too late to save Q4 sales? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And now that you know why this Performance Y feels so different, wait till you see what Tesla's cooking up next with the cheaper Model Y. Click here and see how wild this strategy really gets.